Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Word Wondering. Today, we will be continuing our journey in the Bible, Genesis chapter 6, verse 1. Now, please go ahead, sit back, relax, and let us continue.
Genesis chapter 6. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives, all of which they chose.
Wait a minute. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair. That word fair means it could mean there's a lot of words. Pretty girl or beautiful. Today, when we see a very attractive woman, we usually say hot in today's world. So let's just consider that word beautiful for now, right? If you want to, go ahead and look into the dictionary so you can get a better description. But that's what I know that word is meant to be. And it said that the sons of God, right? Now, you may be asking yourself, the sons of God. They just tell us that they sons of God, right? But they not men, is what I'm looking at. What is the difference between the sons of God and men? Are they the same? I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know what I believe. Please, please correct me if you think I'm wrong in the comments below. I believe these sons of God were angels, and they wanted to have sex with God's creation, man. Let us continue.
And the Lord said,
My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years.
Okay, God, you know, if you guys remember in Genesis chapter 5, that these men back in the day, they was living to almost 1,000 years old. You know, 900, 800 years. But God said here in this chapter that his spirit shall not strive with man. He said his spirit is not going to strive with man. And their years shall be only 120 years old. Tell me what you guys think about the Spirit of God. And why do you guys think that God shall not always strive with man? He say his spirit shall not always strive with man. Let me know what you guys think when the Lord tells us his spirit shall not always strive with man. Let us continue.
There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Now,
And it repented the Lord that he had
hold on,
made man
hold on.
on the earth.
What's going on
and
with
it
this
grieved
app? Stop it. Uh, anyway, now as it's stated in Genesis chapter 6, verse 4, that there were giants in the earth in those days, and God came into the door. And the sons of God came unto the daughters of men, and they bare them children. Now, I have listened to a lot of people, and these people tell me that these are the Nephilim. If you don't know who the Nephilim is. I know I'm butchering that word. Please continue with us, and we will find out together. Let us continue.
Saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Yeah, okay. God saw the wickedness of men, and that it was great in the earth, and every imagination. Now, according to this Bible app which I have, this word imagination means intent or thought. And the thoughts of his heart. Wasn't it, it was his heart too that was evil continually.
And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart.
That means when it states that and it repented the Lord that he made man, God was sorry that he made man. I'm thinking that God probably looked at man in the way that they was evil continually, that he was like, man, I wish I never made man. You know what? It's one thing I don't want to do is put words in our God's mouth. I don't want to ever put words in his mouth. So I try to just speak from what he is telling us according to the Bible. It just tells us that God repented. We have to find out what that word means, and then in this app it states that that word repented means the Lord was sorry that he made man, right? And then we find out something else about our God, right? His heart. He got a heart, right? Remember what I was telling you guys in chapter 5, that God made man in his likeness. You have a heart, right? So if you guys don't know what I was talking about, the likeness of God, please check out chapter 5 and how I explain what chapter 5, when God said God made man in the likeness. God also have a heart. Let us continue.
And the Lord said,
I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping things and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them.
I mean, it's not just man that God is sorry that he made. God's sorry that he made everything, every living creature upon the earth. Let's keep these things in mind, everyone. Let us continue.
Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord.
But that was one man.
These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with God. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence.
Now, in Genesis chapter 6, verse 11 states that God that the earth was also corrupt before God. This word corrupt before God, and all was filled with violence. I look out in the world in which we live in today, right? We can also see that the earth is corrupt today in modern time, and and everybody is violent. I mean, the same thing that was happening in old times is still happening today. Let us continue.
And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
Now wait a minute, we got another one here. All flesh has corrupted his way. That all flesh is not just talking about human beings. It's talking about the birds of the air, cattle, all creepy things. It's not just talking about man here. Let us continue.
And God said unto Noah,
The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof, with lower, second, and third stories shalt thou make it. And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything.
Now you may be looking at a roach, and I'm just trying to be funny here. A roach, a rat, a mouse, a snake. All of these creatures, right, have the breath of life in them. Let us continue.
And the earth shall die. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou, and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee. And of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female. Of fowls.
Again. Every living creature that you guys see in the earth is either male or female. Let us continue.
Their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind. 2 of every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them.
Thus did Noah. According to all that God commanded him, so did he.
Now, my last thought about chapter 6. In chapter 6:22, thus did Noah, according to all that God commanded him, so did he. Let me know what you all think in the comments below. If Noah wouldn't have did what God commanded him, would he and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives and all of the animals of 2 sorts, male and female, if Noah wouldn't have did what God has commanded him, would he and all of flesh, including himself, die? Please join us when we come back Tuesday as we explore chapter 7. Again, please try to treat others in the way you would like to be treated. Peace.